You were listening to a Nerd Room podcast, a member of the Star Wars Commonwealth Podcast Network. Be sure to check out more from the Star Wars Commonwealth on the web at starwarscommonwealth.com and take your first steps into a larger world. Hey everyone and welcome to the Nerd Room. We talk all things Star Wars, Marvel, and DC. This episode number 144, we'll be experiencing the Snapocalypse. I'm one of your hosts, Tim.
I'm Troy.
And I'm Sunjay.
I told you guys, the boys will be back in the room. After promising it for 2 weeks straight, we've managed to sit down, still with winter outside, but nonetheless, we've managed to sit down here, and I'm stoked to have you guys back in the room for a pretty exciting episode. We're going a little sideways, not quite detour territory.
This is like PG-13, not the full R one.
Exactly. There'll be no swearing. This will still be family-ish friendly. But we're going to do something a little different this week because the news is about done. There's nothing out there. We got a few little things we're going to pick up here and a question from Grabs and a question also from Matthew Salvatore that we're going to get to eventually here. But the Snapocalypse, what is it about? So what we've done, each of us have brought three questions that we've dropped into C-3PO's head, who's sitting kind of here in the middle of us. And one of the two things that we say is going to be snapped out of existence, and we're going to have to choose. So basically, for example, Superman or Batman, one gets snapped out of existence by the Infinity Gauntlet, never to be seen or heard of again. And we're going to have to talk about that and how we feel, what we want to see snapped out of existence. So it's kind of a spin on Would You Rather. So something, like I said, a little different here from the Nerd Room, but we're trying to make up and just do something a little fun because, you know, it's cold ass outside and
We like fun.
yeah, we do. We do enjoy it from time
fun.
to time.
You know, you're not all serious. This is like a fun podcast.
It's fun stuff. It's more a little Marvel, a little less DC.
Oh, okay.
Little MCU.
I
There it
see.
is.
I see. Okay.
Laying down the gauntlet.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Sorry, Matt.
All right, guys, it's been a couple weeks since we sat in here and discussed our weeks in Nerd, and I'd love to hear what you guys have been doing over the past few weeks. So I'm going to throw it to my dude, Troy.
Yeah, man.
Okay. I see.
Yeah,
Okay.
That's how it's going to be.
Okay.
That's how it's going to be this
It's
episode.
like a soundbite.
Yeah.
It's like, just like the last one.
It is the new T-shirt.
That's awesome.
Dope t-shirt.
It's my second one.
Yeah, shoot, it's been a while, man. It's good to be back. Tim, you held it down on the last episode there. That was dope. Feeling that. But what have I been collecting? You know, something cool and different going back to, I think maybe a couple episodes. I mentioned kind of my love for Greek mythology. So my in-laws, they went to Greece. They came back, and my mother-in-law brought me back this cool, probably 7-8 inch statue of Athena, the goddess of wisdom, which is really cool. So I got to figure out a spot where to put that. So that's kind of something different going into the nerd room. Mainly though, man, it's been comic books. Like the focus has just been comics and trades. We were down at the expo the other day, and we all, just stacked deep over there. That was good times, fun times. So I picked up I'm going to be shot for this. I don't even know the issue number off my head right now, but The Wedding of Spider-Man and Mary Jane.
Oh, yeah.
Which is just a cool cover. I've always wanted that.
I love that cover.
Oh, it's awesome.
Yeah.
It's so good.
How long have you been after that? You've been looking at that the Calgary Comic Expo? Because we were at the one, if you're in Calgary, check out the website overstockcomics.com.
Shout out.
Yeah, they're excellent. And I saw you got it for a really good price.
Yeah, it wasn't bad for that issue. Oh yeah, no, it was good. I got the Battle of the Cowl too for $1.50.
That's
issue
insane.
number 1.
Yeah.
With Nightwing becoming Batman eventually. So that was a pretty good pickup. And I've also picked up some cool other issues. I've just been catching up on Vader. The Avengers is nice right now. Batman is wicked by Tom King.
That last issue.
Oh.
It's spoiler alerts if you haven't read it, but that ending.
Oh, it's fantastic, man. And Tom King, I've been saying it for a while, he writes the dynamic and the relationship between Batman and Nightwing so well. It's spot on. The chatter of Nightwing in and out while they're, I was going to say web swinging, but as they're going through Gotham is just awesome.
I love that.
The art, too, is just incredible. So I've been loving that. And I've also picked up a lot of trades. I picked up a little while ago, too, the Charles Soule run of Daredevil, Volume 1.
It's good.
It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. They introduced a nice new character called Blindside, I think.
Yep.
And he's an awesome character. So all around, man, yeah, comics are just fantastic. But Spider-Man, Spider-Geddon right now is back full tilt. This is like the sequel, or pretty much actually the ending trilogy of Spider-Verse. And it's fantastic. It's like these basically like vampire spider hunters that just hunt down all these different kind of Spider-Man throughout the different multiverses.
That's cool.
And you get like Superior Spider-Man's back. Spider-Man from the PS4 game, his universe is actually collided into this world now too.
No way.
So
Peter
cool.
Parker, Miles Morales, Spider-Gwen, obviously. It's just, I love it.
Spider-Ham?
Spider-Ham is, yeah, he's in there too.
Nice.
He's in there too. Spider-Noir, I don't want to mention any spoilers, but go pick up that book. It's awesome. It's good stuff.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. How'd you make it at the comic show? So this is a local comic book show that I think it's every 2 months or so. It's put on by Overstock Comics. It's done down at the Sunnyside Community Center, and it's essentially just going in and crashing through long boxes.
Yeah.
It's just some are randomly sorted, some are in order, some are alphabetical, some aren't, and so it's kind of the luck of the draw that you get out of this thing. And all unmarked comics are $1.50. So there's ones that you're paying about right. There's others that you might be slightly overpaying for if you complete a collection, and then there's the odd time where you're getting like wicked deals.
Mm-hmm.
So how'd you make out?
Yeah, I wasn't actually picking up anything for myself at this one. I've been looking around, didn't really see anything. I didn't go in with a plan, seeing what I needed. So I just went in there. If anything like popped out and jumped out, I would have got it. But I didn't pick up anything for myself. But for my daughter, I picked her up some Sabrina comics and some Archie comics, and she seems to love it. It's pretty cute comics, and yeah. So I just picked up that. But besides the comic show, getting some comics, getting caught up in Wonder Woman, Justice League. Justice League Dark has been unreal. If you're not reading that, check it out. It's amazing. It's like dealing with magic, and Dr. Fate's in it, Wonder Woman, Swamp Thing, Constantine, Detective Chimp. So it's a pretty good cast there. I love it. And some steelbooks. So I've been going, trying to complete my Marvel collection. So I've been getting some older steelbooks for really good deals, like the Ang Lee Hulk. Picked that up at Shoppers Drug Mart for $7.
A steelbook.
A steelbook, yeah. You never see that for $7. So
or at Shoppers Drug Mart.
Yeah.
It's funny that's the thing that shocks you is the $7.
Yeah. They're actually starting to sell more like movies. Shoppers for Halloween, they had everyone had like a bin full of like Halloween movies.
That's cool.
And the Hulk steelbook of all things. So picked that up. And I also got the original or the first Ghostbusters with Nicolas Cage. So I picked up that steelbook from the UK.
Ghost Rider.
Ghost Rider, yeah.
Ghostbusters?
Nick Cage?
Yeah, that'd be an awesome movie. But yeah, so Ghost Rider with Nicolas Cage. Not the greatest movie, but as I said, I'm completing that Marvel collection of steelbooks. So I've got the first two, well, the only Ghost Rider movies. So I have those two locked down. And yeah, just, a lot of Blu-rays coming out. I saw this movie with Nicolas Cage, speaking of Nicolas Cage, called Mandy. Now this is like the most like effed up movie. It's like the whole movie's like a big giant drug trip. It's like this horror film with like amazing colors, amazing soundtrack, but the whole thing feels like you're on acid. But just check it out. I just watched that movie the other day. Stuck with me. It's just such a great movie. So if you're out there looking for a good movie that's post-Halloween, check it out.
Maybe I will. I'm afraid of everything. So
it's not that scary, but it's just like out there. It's a cool movie. I
love that you make time for these movies.
You got
I've watched Rogue One and The Force Awakens like 1,000 times, but not seen any other film really.
Yeah.
I can't remember the last new film I watched that wasn't in theaters.
Oh, like in the house?
Yeah, just like a random film.
Oh, jeez.
What's a good recommendation is Wind River. I was late to the party last year. I watched it on Netflix.
Yeah.
My mind is blown. Like, how is Jeremy Renner not even nominated? I don't even know.
That was such a good film.
He's good.
Oh, it's so good. I think it's his best performance, though. It's crazy. Yeah.
Better than Hawkeye and Thor?
Way better.
But Elizabeth Olsen's in that, too.
She's great, too.
Yeah, Scarlet Witch and Hawkeye. Take down the killer.
Yep.
There's your description.
Yeah.
Well, to cap this week in Nerd Off for me, it was again about going down to this comic show. It was great to see you guys there. I took the little one too. She was great. Kind of just stuck her in a corner for a bit and gave her a phone. But she was every 2 minutes she'd go, "Hey, Daddy." It was awesome.
That's
but
awesome.
I just did in picking up random issues of the vintage Star Wars stuff.
I love that
got
cover.
some. Yeah, these are great. And I got this Avengers Initiative, the Dan Slott run, coming off the back end of Civil War when they reestablished the Avengers. And this double cover. It's the same book, but 2 covers that meet side by side. Some Fear Itself stuff. So I'm just going back and trying to fill out some of that Bendis that run in 2004 through 2010 or whatever it was. Just filling some of that out because I'm reading it in Marvel Unlimited, and I've decided that I want to focus back in on, for at least the back issue collecting, filling that out and trying to get those runs that I'm actually reading. So I'm having a lot of fun doing that, and it was great to get back through long boxes. I haven't done that for probably a good year, or at least maybe since the Calgary Expo. And I didn't come as prepared as I should have because I didn't really know what I was looking for, but they had a lot of current stuff. So next time we go back, I want to make sure that there's a few runs that I didn't read, and I have them on Marvel Limited, but if I want the back issues, I can get them pretty easily, some short issues, some Thor stuff and all that. So it's great. So if you guys have local little comic shows at community centers and that, I recommend to go check them out. You not only are you supporting local guys, but it's a lot of fun just to flip through and just see what you can find.
Oh yeah, I found some really good ones in there. Like it was a Justice League run with Darkseid from like the 80s or 70s for like $3 an issue or something.
Crazy.
Yeah, like they had Justice League issues in the 100s for like $1.50 or like $2.
Yeah, it's wild.
Yeah,
and I found like in the past great deals there. I found a lot of old Star Wars stuff for like $1 an issue. Crazy stuff.
Yeah, Troy, this was your first time going, right?
Yeah, it's a blast, man. It's just so cool to be surrounded by like a whole bunch of just like comic book like nerds. And geeks. It's so good, man. I love that environment, and just going in there, just diving through the boxes, like you mentioned. It's been a long time since I've done that, and man, I miss it already.
Do you ever get anxious by the guy beside you?
Oh,
you're looking at what is? I always look Marvel or DC. Okay, good, DC.
Oh man, well, these guys have techniques too. Like their fingers are just, like,
yeah,
nuts.
Yeah, and a lot of these guys do know exactly what they're looking for.
Yeah,
and I used to be like that. I used to be really good. I used to just run in and be like, and just like buzz to the different sections, and then you have to spend time to really make a difference in your collecting. You have to spend time on the unsorted books.
Yeah.
Because that's where you pull the real gems out. So they basically just buy lots of comic books off of people.
Yeah.
And they're just long boxes they chuck on the table. They don't really go through them. So it's a hit and miss for them. They'll make a few bucks off others and they'll lose some off others. So they'll probably come out even.
Yeah.
But it's a cool way to beef up your comic book collection without paying a ton of money. I spent $16 and got like 10 or 12 comics.
Yeah.
Which is awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's a good deal.
And great deals on trades there too.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
$10 trades. Like,
Can't go wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's some really good trades there too. There's usually a lot of Secret Invasion stuff. And
yeah.
I picked up quite a few from there as well.
Well, you know, just what I was about to give up. I was on the hunt for Jonathan Hickman's number 2 Fantastic Four, and I was about done. And then I like kind of had a little peek, and I was like, oh my god, there it is.
No way.
I pulled it. Finally got that, because online, like Amazon, that thing's like $39.
Yeah.
What?
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
That volume 2 is really
especially
hard to
stuff
come by.
out of print.
Yeah.
Where they haven't brought back. Yeah, it's a lot tougher to
It's
get a hold of those. You pay a lot for those.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And then I also finished up Daredevil season 3.
Oh,
Yes.
nice.
Yes, got through the back end of it. I have to say, it is fantastic. The ending, though, the last 5 to 8 minutes, a little bit of a letdown.
Oh,
I'm not going to spoil nothing here, but there's a whole bunch of momentum going into the last few episodes. It finishes up in a great way, and then it's just there.
Yeah.
They don't really commit to anything, either going forward or finishing up a story. It just ends.
Very comic booky, I guess, in a way. Hey?
Yeah, well, it's classic Marvel, leaving the door just to crack open, right?
Yeah.
And there's rumors that we may not see Daredevil as season 4 or whatever. This whole universe is kind of collapsing in on itself with the cancellation of Iron Fist and Luke Cage, potentially Jessica Jones. Mm-hmm. So I don't know where they're going to go, but it was almost like... I'm going to say spoiler here. Like, I'm not going to spoil the actual ending, but just skip ahead 30 seconds and I'll be done this. But essentially it feels like, you know, in those old 80s shows or 90s shows when they finish by, maybe Saved by the Bell is a great example. Yeah. It's like high-fiving in freeze frame.
Yeah.
It felt kind of like that.
Yeah.
It was for all the good work they did in the whole season and then the way it ended, it's like, okay, yeah, sure. That's okay. When's season 4 coming.
Is there even going to be a season 4?
Well, that's the thing, right? So I was hoping for a conclusion, like an end to a trilogy, if you will. You know, you're always going to leave that door a little bit open, but it just, like I said, just ended.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In a very typical, not even say typical, like the way that they went with this season, they could have done something quite dramatic. You know, I'm talking Avengers Infinity War dramatic.
Right.
And they never quite committed to that after seeding a lot of these ideas as the season progressed, especially as it picked up momentum after the big twist.
Oh, yeah.
About halfway through. Like you thought it was going somewhere, and they just never really quite get there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
All in all, where do you rank it out of the other Netflix series? Where would you put this one?
I have to say, I think season 2 is still my favorite.
Still your number one there, yeah.
Yeah. And then this one in season 1, I'd probably, because the issue with season 1, it's a little slow on the get-go.
Mm-hmm.
This is a little slow, but then it picks up, but we have that connectivity to the characters, so you have an idea as to where it's going. So for me, season 1, season 3 are there. I really like Punisher.
Yeah.
Luke Cage is good. Jessica Jones season 1. But I have to say Daredevil season 2 is probably my favorite.
It's a good season.
With the introduction of the Punisher,
Yeah.
Elektra, the end battle's fantastic. The way it ends.
Yeah.
So,
Sticks in there?
Yeah, Stick.
he is
Yeah,
in there, yeah.
There's a lot in there.
Yeah.
And I think just having Punisher and Daredevil was a huge plus for me. And then you get that massive cameo in the jail.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Oh,
so if you
man.
haven't checked this out, I'd still recommend for me to get through it because there's some really, really great storytelling done in that cinematic or television universe,
Yeah.
whatever you want to call it.
Pretty much the same these days anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, more or less. And the last thing for me on a collecting front, so I just had to throw out there that I took my daughter on, I believe it was Friday of this week. I had Friday off. So her and I went to the mall, just for doing some running around. And it seemed like, maybe it was Saturday. Yeah, it was Saturday. Anyways, it doesn't really matter. But it seemed like that was the kickoff to the Christmas season, November 1st, whenever the hell that was. Maybe 2nd. Doesn't matter, Tim. But everything was flush on the shelves.
Oh, yeah.
Disney Store was packed with sales. Toys R Us, Jeffrey the Giraffe was there. Santa was there.
Whoa. What?
Yes.
Early.
Yeah,
Jeez.
super early. So my daughter's taking pictures with her, and they had like the wish list book from Toys R Us. She had an absolute blaster. So we walk into the Disney Store, and planted right in front of me is a brand new Star Wars section with the new Star Wars Elite run. There's a Gonk, R5, an R2-D2 from Return of the Jedi, and what I thought was a Death Star droid, and it turned out to be a C-3PO, or a silver C-3PO from, I can't remember what movie it's from, but anyways, it's kind of very similar to what we have in front of us here,
Right.
but that like shiny metal and all that.
Right.
And I'm looking at them, oh my god, I gotta get these. Still $31, $32, whatever they're Canadian. But I picked it up and I was like, man, the paint apps are brutal on these things.
Especially for droids. It's all droids, right?
It's all droids,
Yeah.
but the definition, even in the 3PO unit, not 3PO, but the protocol droid unit, the cords in the middle aren't sculpted, they're painted.
What?
Yeah, so they're just random lines drawn on the
Oh,
stomach.
man.
That's pretty lazy. So is it the same base as the C-3PO? 'Cause you
I
have
think so, yeah. The
somewhere, right?
C-3PO is around here somewhere, but
Right.
it's the same base. It just has that like vac metallized look to it.
Yeah.
And the Gonk droid I was almost going to pick up. The R5 and the R2-D2, paint apps really poor. I'm quite disappointed. I'm still putting them on a list.
Yeah.
I want the Gonk droid. I just want something a little unique.
Yeah.
But it seemed that I wasn't the only one with that opinion because I went back the next day and not a single one had moved off the shelves. There's
Ooh.
about 6 of each figure and not one of them had moved.
Man.
So that's telling you a little something about this Elite series. I like where they were going with it. The original run was really good. The exclusives that they've done in the past are really good. The effort just doesn't seem there in these ones.
Yeah, I've been saying for a while, man. I don't think that Elite series is gonna last. I just don't see how it's gonna do because, especially like Hasbro is killing it right now with the Marvel Legends,
Yeah.
with the Black Series stuff, and I feel like these guys are on a standstill. Like they kind of had me for a second there with the Luke and Han and the Stormtrooper gear.
Yeah.
Those face molds looked a little bit better, at least in the marketing, and then when you actually saw it close up, not so great. Like, were those still on the shelves? Those
No,
guys? Those guys are
they
gone,
kind of whipped off pretty quick,
Yeah.
to be honest with you. That's the thing with the Elite series is kind of a hit and miss.
Yeah.
Like this droid run was a cool take on it because what we had said in the past is they got to go unique and they got to go exclusive.
Yeah.
So it seems like they're starting to go down that path. We didn't see anything from Solo in the Elite series, which
right.
was the first time we hadn't seen anything since the release of The Force Awakens.
Crazy.
And what they're doing here, I kind of agree with, but maybe do more popular characters. They seem to have quite a bit of success with the armored characters. droids, I would have said, yeah, sure, they're going to be successful with.
Yeah.
But it just didn't land for me. So we'll see. I'm hoping these things go on a bit of a discount. I did say to my wife, maybe grab me one of these for the holidays or whatever.
Yeah.
But we'll see how this Elite series runs out. I'm not too stoked about it.
It's unfortunate.
Yeah. And before we skip to the news here, I just want to give a quick shout out. We started interacting with a new guy on Twitter, Carlos. I think it's a Canadian CND Caped Crusader on Twitter. And we found out he's a local guy, local here to Calgary. Mm-hmm. And I had asked him, I said, he had posted some photos. I was going through his timeline of his nerd room. And I said, throw some other ones up for us to see. And holy jeez, did he deliver. Like, I thought I had a dense nerd room. Yeah. This guy is next level. So hopefully at some point, we can maybe meet up with them here locally, have a beer or go to a comic show or whatever, and maybe eventually see his nerd room because it's unbelievable.
Oh, it's fantastic.
Oh my, the sideshow stuff.
Yeah.
Whoa, man.
And all the collectible like statues from Justice League and Batman vs Superman, Man of Steel.
There's a Captain America he has on there that is just incredible. I think he has the shield and the gun. It's like next level. All the art that he has too on his wall.
Yeah.
Well, that's what caught my eye because you had liked some of the Spidey art.
Yeah,
and that caught my eye, and that's when I started flipping through things. I was like, holy man! And then I tossed out that we were crashing through the long boxes, and he said, "Where are you guys?" And I said, "Man, are you local?"
Right.
Yeah. So it was pretty cool. That's the best thing about collecting, about nerddom and all that, is that you get to meet really cool people, even if it's in a weird sideways way on Twitter.
Man. Yeah. Carlos is holding it down for sure.
Yeah. Awesome. So shout out to you, my man. Hopefully, like Sunjay said, you're talking to him, man.
Yeah, we definitely got to get something going where we go over and check it out, like a tour or something.
Not creepily though.
No. Like when he's like invites us over, not like when he's on vacation and we just like break in.
Peering in the windows.
Yeah. He's gonna stop talking to us now. He's like, if you see these three people, call the cops.
Doesn't know what we look like yet, except for I Funko Popped us.
Yeah.
He's gonna give the cops these pictures.
Go check out my Twitter banner, the Nerder M. I ran through. You can Funko Pop yourself, and
That's
so
cool.
I tried to make us.
It's spot on, man.
I just don't know which one's me.
Yeah, he sent me that. So I sent it to these guys to get the approval before I posted it anywhere. And Sanjay's like, "Which one am I?" I'm like, "Dude, if it's not super obvious, I've never seen you wear a green shirt, but that's the only one I could get. It doesn't matter."
Green Lantern.
Yeah, I get bust up my Green Lantern shirt now.
True. All right, guys, that was a blast. I love hearing what's going on in everyone's world. But let's jump into some of the news this week. We're going to kick it off with some DC discussion. Woo. Birds of Prey.
Yeah.
This film is really starting to pick up steam. Not only do we have a confirmed director in Kathy Yang, but we also have the cast really filling out. You know, Margot Robbie is returning to the role of Harley Quinn. Mary Elizabeth Winstead is playing Huntress. We've got Black Canary cast. We've potentially got a villain cast as well in Ewan McGregor. So Star Wars alum Ewan McGregor is reported by Variety to be picking up the role of Black Mask in this spin-off film Birds of Prey. Now, like I said, the amount of press that this film's got in the last couple weeks has really shocked me. You know, this isn't due until February 7th, 2020.
Yeah.
So quite some time. But this cast is filling out quite nicely. You know, what are you guys' thoughts on Ewan McGregor jumping into this and how this cast is really filling out?
Yeah, Ewan McGregor's a terrific actor. I mean, from Star Wars, everyone knows him from that. But he's also in Moulin Rouge.
Trainspotting.
Why is that the second movie you got? Moulin Rouge.
It's such a great movie.
Not Pooh?
He's just Pooh
this year.
Christopher Robbins.
That's good. That was good, actually.
Very, very depressing film.
I haven't seen it.
It's a really weird look into the psyche of a human.
Oh, okay.
Growing from a child to an adult and how depressing life can be.
Oh, so I'll probably skip that one.
Yeah, it seemed like a pseudo commentary on depression and all this. It was really weird. Like scenes where, I don't know if I talked about this before, but I was reading too much into it. At one point, he's walking through a forest that's all foggy, and I'm like, is that supposed to be his brain? Like, all foggy? And then it clears in certain elements. It's really... Have a watch, actually, and tell me if I read way too much into the characters that show up at certain times, the atmosphere. It's really eye-opening.
No, you just marketed this film better than Disney themselves.
Yeah,
now
exactly.
I want to see this film. Tigger didn't look like he aged very well. his spots that are like lacking. Like, did he have his stripes?
Yeah,
in
he
that
was.
film?
It was really light though.
Yeah, because he has to have those black stripes.
It's very
Yeah, right?
pastel-y, a
Yeah,
lot of the colors.
yeah,
It wasn't
I
very
know.
vibrant the same
Yeah.
way that you see. Even like, well, the guy who does Pooh's voice is awesome.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
I can't remember his name, but I saw a video of him the other day reading Darth Vader lines from A New Hope in the Pooh voice. It was awesome.
That's amazing.
Anyway, sorry to sidetrack.
Yeah,
you.
no, not at all. I'm the king of sidetracks. So. Yeah, I mean, this film, it's coming out. It's going to be, what, the 9th film of the DC Connected Universe, I think? 6, 7, 8,
That
yeah,
many now?
9. Yeah, it'll be the 9th one. Hard to believe. So I'm excited for this. Anything that keeps the Connected Universe going, I'm all for. Don't know much about Birds of Prey, to be honest with you. I think normally Batgirl is involved, and this
Yeah.
time she's not. So I don't know if they're trying to set up for the solo Batgirl movie, or if they're trying to make Harley Quinn more of the Batgirl, you know, no longer the anti-hero, but just the hero, sort of like Venom, in a kind of way. So I don't know what the plan is. I don't know what the script is. But I'm excited. I'm excited for every DC movie. So this one, yeah, sign me up. Like, am I as excited for Aquaman? Well, no, but Aquaman comes out in a month, and this comes out in 2 years. So maybe I'll be as excited for it in like a year from now. But I'm excited. You know, the more I hear about it, it's the more good things I hear about it. You know, there doesn't seem to be like one thing where they say something I'm like, oh, that's stupid. You know, everything's been a hit for me. So yeah, I'm down for it.
I need your Sunjay shades for this one. You know, we just flip them on when we're talking Star Wars.
Yeah.
No,
Don't give up my secrets. Okay, people already bash me online for my Star Wars
Yeah.
lack of knowledge.
Ewan McGregor, obviously, that's fantastic news to hear, and it's a cool choice that they're going with Black Mask. I think that's going to be kind of dope. It'd be really cool to see him like cinematically too, like how he's going to look. You know, he looked really cool in Arkham Origins,
Right.
the PS3 game, Xbox 360 game. It's the cast, not the cast, the characters. I mean, we got, did they say Cassandra Cain?
Yeah,
Cassandra Cain, Black Canary, and Huntress.
and Harley Quinn.
And Harley Quinn. So Harley Quinn's pretty cool, and I think Black Canary will be all right.
Yeah,
Cassandra Cain is the one I'm kind of like.
She's
very-
Batgirl's protege, right?
I think she
was an
turns
assassin
into
before.
like, I don't know who she turns into.
Well, pre-New 52, she was Batgirl. She was another Batgirl.
Yeah, she's-
Oh,
She
okay.
kind of had like the Michelle Pfeiffer like stitching costume.
Gotcha,
her
gotcha.
mask was like all closed off and her
Yeah.
and her mouthpiece. And then New 52, she's just like this assassin that works in like the Bat family.
Is she
She's in
Batwoman?
Detective Comics as well.
Is she Batwoman? No.
No, that's the other one.
Oh yeah. What's
With
her
the
name?
red hair who's in CW now.
Yeah,
She's got her
yeah.
own-
That
That's Batwoman.
outfit, yeah, that outfit, her costume looks amazing.
That one looks dope.
For a CW show, like that's unreal.
No, she looks good. She looks good. But for this film, yeah, I don't know, man. I think you got to put Batgirl in there, to be honest. I think you put Batgirl. Like, why not put Batgirl, Harley Quinn, and Catwoman? I don't know if Catwoman's ever been in the Birds of Prey. I know she's in that TV show in Fox way
Yeah.
back in the day. But, I mean, like, that just seems like a stronger kind of well-known cast. Black Canary hasn't been that great received in the CW verse.
It to me it smells a lot like Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
Which the more I've watched it again.
Oh,
And I mentioned it a while ago. For whatever reason, it was just on Netflix and I put it on.
yeah.
I don't like Harley Quinn that much.
Really?
I don't
Doesn't
like
really
the
do it for
portrayal.
me. Yeah.
Like that was coming off as the fan favorite. What this movie is centered around
Right.
is Margot Robbie's Harley Quinn.
Right.
To be honest with you, I don't love the portrayal.
Okay.
It just seemed so forced, campy, cartoonish, set in a grounded, grittier world when she's juxtaposed to Will Smith. I'd rather a Deadshot film
Yeah.
than this. I see where they're going with it. It's a really cool concept, having a female team-up villain type movie.
For sure.
You're never going to see Marvel do that.
A-Force, maybe. We'll get it.
Yeah, but it's still not a villain
Yeah.
team up almost. Like I'm finding this as
villain team up.
anti-hero.
Right.
Yeah,
They're walking this fine
Yeah.
line, a lot of these studios, of the anti-hero. Now
Yeah.
they're doing a little spin on it where it's the female-led anti-hero team up.
Right.
It's your X-Force Deadpool type things. They're talking about this being rated R as well.
Yeah.
And so you're getting the swearing, the gore, whatever else comes with a rated R tag. I like the idea of it, but the execution, I'm seeing a lot of Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
And Ewan McGregor in there, my fear with that is that he's going to be behind this mask, similar to, what's his name that did Apocalypse? Poe Dameron.
Oscar Isaac?
Oscar
Oscar
Isaac.
Isaac,
yeah.
He's
well-
behind that makeup, and you didn't get Oscar Isaac from
No.
it. You got kind of this goofy Power Ranger
Ivan
looking thing.
Ooze.
And my fear is that you're going to have Ewan McGregor stuck behind this mask, not doing much. Now, Red Skull would be your direct analog to the Black Mask. So if they can pull that off, I'm sure they can do this. But on the onset, this one, like you said, it's 2 years away. I'm not loving the whole concept of it.
Yeah.
Suicide Squad still left a pretty bad taste in my mouth. So I'm going to be cautiously optimistic or just cautious, maybe. Take away that optimism.
I'd like to see like the costumes. Like if they give us like a picture of them all in costume, maybe that'll raise my excitement. Yeah, I'm still like super excited, obviously, and I'm excited for this universe to continue. But like as you said, like I don't really know too much about these characters.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're going to have to do some real marketing work. Like it can be done. Guardians of the Galaxy no one knew anything about these characters, and they had one trailer with a good soundtrack, and people thought this was the best thing ever.
That's true.
Yeah.
So it can be done. They just have to do it in the right way.
You think we'll get any cameos? Because like Suicide Squad,
I
even
heard
though
a
he's in
cameo.
there for 2 seconds, the
Yeah.
big thing was Batman. Makes
That was
appearance.
huge, yeah.
Flash made an appearance. Do you think we'll get
Joker?
Oh,
Hope
that'd
not.
be cool. I don't
Jared Leto?
know.
Arr,
I think he needs more to do. Like I think he was kind of cut out of that film. I think he should have been in it more. And I actually like Leto's performance. I don't like his look.
I'm gonna hurt you.
chit chat. You know what though? I'm gonna call right now. If Joaquin Phoenix's Joker is incredible, which I think it's gonna be.
Yeah.
I don't think we're gonna see Jared Leto pop up in the long.
I think
Never
we
again.
will. I think because you keep the name out there, right? So the Joker's huge. Why wouldn't you leverage off it? Maybe just change his look up because people retcon looks in comics all the time.
Joaquin Phoenix Joker comes in and kills Jared Leto's fake Joker.
Yeah. Yeah.
Goodbye, pirate.
I still have hope. I think Jared Leto. I don't think he got time to shine, but I would love to see him interact with Batman. Ben Affleck's Batman. I think that'd be pretty cool.
We'd have to go back to the Suicide Squad review because I may have been pretty light on Leto's Joker, but looking back,
Brutal.
it's not good.
Yeah, and I don't want to say it's necessarily him. I think it's on whatever vision. Can't remember the director's name. Wanted to go, but it just is poorly executed. It's very glammy and just didn't work gangster like. It just wasn't the Joker that I was really down with.
Nah.
Especially coming off the heels of Heath Ledger. I hate to compare it to that one, but the guy won an Oscar, you know, for crying out loud.
They
So
just tried to go two-sided. David Ayer admitted that
yeah.
he had taken certain things, certain elements of the Joker, particularly the tattoo on the head.
Yeah, I didn't
and
like
the,
that.
the grills and all that, one step too far. So he openly admitted that on Twitter. So we're not doing any more criticizing than the director himself, the creator of the project. So, anyways, Birds of Prey is out there.
Yeah. So we'll see. Cameo, maybe like a Wonder Woman cameo.
Yeah, gotta change that name too. So
Birds of Prey?
confusing. What does that mean?
Birds of Prey.
None of them are birds.
Yeah, Black
You gotta-
Canary.
Huntress,
Yeah.
your lead is what's her name?
Cassandra Cain.
Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
A bat isn't a bird.
Yeah.
I don't know. I said they had to change Suicide Squad too, but
They stuck with it.
They stuck
stuck
with
with
it. Yeah, that thing made a ton of money for them.
it
So,
sure did.
and they're getting a
won an
sequel.
Oscar, right? Hey.
That's right. The only cinematic universe film to win an Oscar.
Well, there it is.
Yeah, maybe this year it'll change, but who knows?
Maybe. Well, a film that's probably not going to win an Oscar this year. Deadpool Deadpool 2. Now, the interesting thing about Deadpool is a great film. I enjoyed it. Was that this year? That
Was
this
this
year.
year?
It is
Really
this
this
year,
year?
Wow,
Yeah.
that feels like forever.
I know.
Yeah.
But it dropped. It came out early in the year. It's already out on Blu-ray, DVD, and all that, Steelbook, VHS, whatever you do. But it is returning to screens, to theaters this Christmas time. So they're doing a Deadpool campaign, and they've titled it Once Upon a Deadpool. It'll be returning to theaters from December 12th until Christmas Eve. And it's been this promised PG-13 rated Deadpool 2 film with a few extra scenes, which include Ryan Reynolds doing a little bit of banter with Fred Savage.
Princess Bride.
There you go. So it's the nice thing about this, what they're doing, and I think Ryan Reynolds, when he was talking about this, I can't remember who's talking to here, Variety or one of them, that they were asking, Fox was asking for a PG-13 rated film, and for whatever reason, Reynolds just kept saying, no, I don't, I guess he has that type of power there, but what he really forced them into doing, or asked them to do, is that proceeds from, I guess, his $1 per ticket that's sold between December 12th and Christmas will go to a new campaign that was originally titled F Cancer. Now it's Fudge Cancer, the PG-13 rated charity event or charity program that they're doing here. So, are you guys going to check out Deadpool 2, Once Upon a Deadpool, with an extra scene in here and a PG-13 rating over Christmas, and maybe supporting a nice children's charity?
Yeah. I'm going to support it, of course, because it's under my box office drop.
I don't think that counts.
It does count.
It does.
What?
It does, yeah.
We had this discussion earlier.
Yeah.
If it's re-released, it counts for sure.
Oh, well, then what if, like, 20 years down the road, say, like, Aquaman gets re-released and makes a ton of money? Does that... We go back and re-declare
We
who is the
can.
winner?
We still don't have what the loser or the winner has to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We haven't clarified that. But
Well, make it something easy, because I'm coming in last place, so...
even if Aquaman makes $600 million, you're not gonna win.
No. Thanks a lot, Solo. Last time I bet on you, Star Wars.
It's really interesting, though, with this, and I did a little bit of research, but I guess Deadpool 2 never got to release in China.
Oh, really?
Due to it being rated R. You can't release a rated R film over there. So now this is kind of a loophole for this film to actually be re-released in China, because they're releasing a PG-13. Because across the board, so you have to release a PG-13. Let's say Halloween just came out. Halloween can't go in China because it's rated R in the States. But if you released a PG-13 Halloween, you can now qualify it and throw it in to the China market. So it's kind of interesting. So now, Deadpool can make a lot more money potentially, obviously, going over there. So that's pretty cool. There are some speculations, too. That's what's going on with Wonder Woman. Not necessarily that Wonder Woman's rated R, but there's just some fine-tuning that they're doing so they can get it playing in China as well. So that's why they've pushed it back to June. That's kind of what people have been speculating.
Huge market.
Huge market, right?
Yeah.
You can't
Especially
mess
for
with it.
superhero films.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly. I mean, look what it did for Terminator even, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm on board. I'll check out this film. I kind of want to see it. I think it's kind of good too, because it's a comedy coming out in December. We don't really have any comedies now that I think about it around then. So who doesn't like to laugh in Christmas time? So,
Right.
Yeah.
There you go.
We'll see. Extra footage too.
Yeah, 15 minutes.
It's gonna chew into Aquaman's playtime.
It is a little bit.
Not
Sorry, Sonny.
just a couple days. Because Aquaman comes out when December 21st, and this plays till December 24th.
Yeah.
So 3 days. I don't think this will get like a wide release. Like I can't see this being played on like IMAX screens or anything.
It will go
like
IMAX, but unless there's nothing else playing on IMAX, but it will definitely probably get a wide release.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think it'll get like that big.
It'll probably get at every theater. Probably get 3 showings a day. Probably.
I think so.
2 showings.
They've done a lot of like, I don't want to say reshoots, but they've added a lot of extra scenes for this film.
It's true, but you got to think about what's coming out. So you got Mary Poppins, you got Aquaman, you got Bumblebee, you got Spider-Verse, you got Holmes and Watson, you've got that other one with Steve Carell. So there's like a ton of movies. This is like the most jam-packed movie release schedule maybe ever.
Well, they're not here to make money though.
No, but
this
the
is
theaters
just a bit of a Deadpool thing.
Yeah, but theaters
being
could only
unique.
show so many movies at a time, right? Like, so this may get like one screening a day at like Landmark or like Cineplex. Like,
I bet you'll
doubt...
suck up a matinee and an evening showing.
You think it's gonna
2
be
showings.
2 showings?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
It'll get a 3 o'clock and a 7 o'clock showing.
Because it's gonna be packed. It's a packed schedule. Like if it was like nothing coming out, for sure. But
they're catering to kids. So what films are catering to kids? Bumblebee, Aquaman, and Mary Poppins.
Yeah.
And now
Spider-Verse,
Spider-Verse, I guess.
yeah.
So I guess
check
there's
it
a
out.
lot of them.
There's a lot of kids films this year. So, no, I'm not gonna check this out. I'll probably get it on Blu-ray. I won't get the steelbook of this unless it's like maybe Deadpool in like a Santa costume. I don't know. This is just like a money grab to me. I don't know.
Guerrilla marketing though. Then if I could fault Fox for a lot of things, but Deadpool universe is not one of them.
Yeah. It's been on point, and I like Deadpool too. But for this, like, what are they going to include? Like, Deadpool has so many like swears, so much blood, so much like violence.
That'll kind of be the joke, though. I think. Right?
Yeah, I'm hoping it's a major fourth wall thing.
Yeah,
it's like we've taken like just Ryan Reynolds. We've taken out the swear word on this scene, or him walking and just putting like a big X on.
Yeah,
I think they can be really funny with it. They have
lots of bleeps.
Yeah, it just can't be them cutting scenes. It's got to be them doing it in a very Deadpool-esque way, where they're breaking that fourth wall, acknowledging that there's young ears in the theater, so therefore you can't hear this scene.
Yeah.
And plug your ears, and you just see Deadpool in the corner with his ears.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Stuff like that, right? They can
Sure.
do a lot of things. It doesn't have to be so on the nose about, we're just going to clip this down to try to make an extra buck on this film. I don't think they need to make any more money on this film, and I like that they're doing this charity thing.
I think
that's
huge.
good. That's good.
Because they've kind of been on board with that even since the first Deadpool.
Yeah,
That's right.
So.
Yeah, that's right. Because even if you got the steelbook, it came with a guide to check for testicular cancer.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you do it?
Of course.
Yeah, me too. Every day. All right, guys. That's it for the news for this week. Fairly slim news segment here, but we got a couple great questions this week coming from Grabs and Matthew Salvador. We're going to kick it off with Grabs' question this week, and he writes about brotherly love.
Yeah.
Tim, Troy, and Sunjay. In concurrence with your review of Deadpool Season 3, he sent this a couple weeks ago before...
Or Daredevil.
What'd I say?
Deadpool.
Deadpool.
I think he said Deadpool. Did he say
said
Deadpool? What did he say?
I don't know. We'll
We'll have to go back.
We will
I have
say-
a cold, so I hear Dead says Dares.
In concurrence with your review of Daredevil Season 3, my wife and I had just finished Season 1, and we were a couple episodes into Season 2. You're in for a real treat, man. One of the parts of the show we have enjoyed is the brotherly relationship between Matt and Foggy. Sorry, Troy. Literally in parentheses.
Oh, really?
Yeah. This led me to being curious about other male-male relationships in comics. Not those ones, Sunjay.
Having
Is
some
that in
water.
there too? Brackets?
Movies, yeah. Movies and TV shows. From Obi-Wan Kenobi and Anakin to Captain America Winter Soldier. My questions for you this week are, whose brotherly relationships do you find the strongest in TV, movies, and comics? What characters have had the biggest rift between them to both ruin and strengthen their bond? Finally, which character friendships have made the least sense to you? Thanks in advance. Grabs.
Okay.
First off, I agree with you, Grabs. Foggy and Matt's relationship is great. I love it. It's a lot of fun. Except for Foggy is the forever apologist. Even to like the last second. But anyways, let's break this down a little bit, guys.
Right.
Whose brotherly relationships do you find the strongest in TV, movie, and comics?
Okay, I got two.
Okay, shoot.
First one, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh,
Right?
shoot.
Right?
Duh.
Yeah, I love their relationships. You know, like,
Especially Leo and Raph.
right?
Oh.
Raph's like the lone wolf, but then he always pulls through for the team.
He's the Wolverine and Leo's the Cyclops.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah,
I like
man.
that.
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, man.
That's a good one. I
Yeah.
really like that. Didn't even cross my mind.
I know.
That's a
Yeah.
fantastic
And I've been watching
one.
Turtles a lot, like Nickelodeon.
Oh,
on
is the new
Netflix.
series good?
No, not that one.
Oh.
Stay away from that one. But the other Nickelodeon on Netflix.
Because there's like one where like Earth gets taken over by aliens, and then the Ninja Turtles go on like a spaceship.
Meet the Power Rangers.
I don't
That's
know.
back in the 90s, that one. But
Yeah,
there's another one you're talking about, I think.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't seen it, but I kind of watch a bit of it. My daughter's not really super into it, but
Yeah.
she will be eventually. And the next one is Professor Xavier and Magneto.
Oh, yeah.
What? Of course. That's
That's
awesome.
a really good one. That's a complicated one.
Yeah. I mean, it is so complicated.
That almost falls into the second question because I had that for the second question about the rift between them that
Oh,
both
yeah.
ruins them and strengthens their bond. Like
Yeah.
I love that relationship. It's been portrayed pretty well in the new run of Fox X-Men.
At First Class.
Yeah,
Yeah.
First
Oh.
Class was
I
fantastic.
think
Fassbender,
they've like
McAvoy.
done it too much. Like pull back a bit. Hopefully, I don't see that in Dark Phoenix because it's like every movie is like the same thing almost. You know?
I like the duality of their relationship.
Yeah.
About two sides of the same coin.
Yeah.
And they're both fighting for the exact same thing, but approach it in very, very different ways.
Right.
But they have this underlying bond. You see it in the comic book, see it in the like it's. I love that. That is one of the most complex relationships. But like the foundation of it all, though, is very simple.
Yeah.
You know, when they're playing chess against each other
Oh, that's
in the
beautiful.
prison in the
Yeah.
original ones, right? Oh, so
so
good.
It's great.
I love it. I love
Yeah.
it.
Oh, man.
To be honest with you guys, when I read this question, the first thing I thought of was Kane and Undertaker.
Oh, okay, nice. They actually just had a match the other day
I saw that.
Yeah.
In Saudi Arabia.
against Triple H and Shawn Michaels.
Come on. We
Yeah.
live in the night. I don't know why. Like, as soon as I saw brotherly relationships, I'm thinking, man, The Undertaker and Kane have had a pretty tumultuous relationship.
That's
Man.
true. Yeah,
Wow.
I always liked Kane, but he was kind of definitely like
He's not the mayor of some town in some city.
yeah.
Like in WWF land or
No,
in real,
no, like
In the
real
real
life.
world. He's
Oh,
like,
really?
yeah, he's
Yeah.
the mayor of, I can't remember where it is, but Glenn Jacobs is his name.
Yeah, he played the dentist when Bret Hart fought the
Yeah.
dentist. Do you remember that?
Oh, yeah.
What?
Isaac Yankem, DDS.
Yank
Check
him.
out that poll. Yeah, Bret Hart fought him. You remember when people would always have signs that said like "Kane is my dentist."
Really?
That's
Yeah.
hilarious.
Now he is the mayor. I
Yeah.
can't remember what the town is, but it's
Yeah.
pretty funny. And then the other one I had for the strongest, or actually, I don't know. There's the Anakin Kenobi one.
Oh, of course.
You can't
yeah,
deny
that's
that,
a good
right? Grabs
fallback,
did
yeah.
mention that, and I love that scene. Anakin, you are my brother.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Like,
you're
that
the
is-
chosen one, Anakin. Ah,
Yeah.
Because I always viewed, at least from the Phantom Menace, I viewed it as more as of a fatherly relationship, but I liked that it molded into more of a brotherly relationship.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Well, I got the sense that with Phantom Menace is like a burden, right? Because it's meant to be Qui-Gon.
Yeah.
And, you know, and Obi-Wan here, he is just becoming, like, leaving Padawan and becoming a knight. And now he has this burden to watch over the Chosen One.
Yeah.
And then it just grows into something incredible. You go to Charles Soule's run, too, of Anakin and Obi-Wan. That's a great pick.
Is it Obi-Wan's fault, all of it, do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And so, you know, things would have been a lot different if Anakin had had Qui-Gon, for sure. Because Qui-Gon was only kind of like grayish, right?
Yeah.
Whereas Obi-Wan's always been so pure and so good, and they just butted heads so much. And Anakin kind of outgrew Obi-Wan in some points too, especially in terms of the Jedi, even the Clone or Revenge of the Sith and Clone Wars. You can kind of see that he wasn't ready to at first, right, to take him on.
Yeah, because he was a Padawan basically. He had the Padawan.
Yeah, he just became a knight. He just became a knight towards the end of the film, right, when he took on Anakin. Whew.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, poor guy.
Wow. You got anything, man?
Okay, well, I'm a Spider-Man guy, so I'll go Peter Parker and Miles Morales. But the PS4 game, I don't really like how they've handled actually Miles Morales and Peter Parker going after the events of 2015 Secret Wars.
Yeah.
I think they really kind of messed up what they could have established with those characters. But going into the PS4 game, because it's a new universe, I love what they do. I don't want to spoil much in that game, but Miles is going through some stuff, and Peter's like kind of right there to guide him and kind of be like that Uncle Ben figure. And I mean, everybody looks up to Spider-Man in this world too. So Spider-Man also kind of mentors Miles in this world. It's fantastic. So I love that. And I'm not going really comic book like. I'm a big fan of the Shawshank Redemption. It's like one of my favorite books of all time.
So good.
The movie it's the best. It's one of the best movies of all time. And the relationship between the main character Andy Dufresne and Red, Morgan Freeman's character, is like no other. Just this instant connection those guys have through and through, even when they make it out of the prison. I mean, spoiler alert, but come on, it's like from the 90s. I love those two's dynamic. It's
so good.
Yeah, it's so good. So those are my boys for life, I guess you could say.
So I'm surprised you didn't say Batman and Nightwing.
And I have that too. Batman and Nightwing, of course, especially with Nightfall.
Yeah.
You know, the events of Nightfall when Dick Grayson kind of confronts Batman. Like, why didn't you pick me to carry the mantle of Batman as opposed to Jean-Paul Valley?
Yeah.
And Batman has some really cool words for Nightwing. That's fantastic. And Forever Evil, when they fake Dick Grayson's death.
Right.
And then Batman and Nightwing duke it out in its training session.
I love that.
It's so cool. And then I think Robin knocks Batman really hard, and then Batman knocks Robin, and then he drops the whole line like, "Why do we fall down?" To get up. They take the line right from Christopher Nolan.
Yeah,
those two is just, it's the best, especially lately in the comics, right?
Right, yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah,
so good. And then Batman or Nightwing's obviously become Batman a couple times too, right? He's surpassed Batman a couple ways because he's seen the light, but he can also be the dark too, you know, if he wants to.
I think, you know, if DC was smart with this new streaming service, they would be really smart to put like an animated series of Nightwing.
Oh, for sure.
Just focus on Nightwing and have like some of the same rogues galleries from Batman and like his own Bloodhaven. Just have him like in his own city starting out. Maybe have Barbara Gordon as like a supporting character as well. And like, you know, Batgirl makes an appearance. So yeah, Batgirl and Nightwing. It's just them.
Slade Wilson, because Slade Wilson was like Deathstroke was originally the Teen Titans villain, and he was Nightwing's villain or Robin's villain.
Really?
Yeah. So that would have been great. But we've seen an Arrow already, right? We've had Deathstroke so much in there already,
and he's in Justice League.
Exactly.
If we'll ever get him again, I don't know. But he looks sweet in the movie. So
he does. He looks really good.
It's perfect casting. Don't waste it, WB.
So good.
All right, second part of this question. What characters have had the biggest rift between them to both ruin and strengthen their bond? There's a very obvious one out there. Captain America and Iron Man.
Oh,
of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Civil War.
Yeah,
the big rift between the two is cinematically done really well.
Yeah.
Also in the comic books, and eventually they're coming back together, or presumably coming back together in Avengers 4 in the cinematic universe. And we've seen the repercussions of it in the comic book universe as well. The way it's executed in both, very differently, but I love how they did it in the MCU. They really took it and tweaked it and did something very different. But the fact that they still haven't talked to each other in Infinity War, really well done.
Which do you think was better, Civil War comics or Civil War Captain America's movie? Which did it better?
Is this a Snapocalypse early?
Maybe. I don't know. The consequences of Civil War we haven't really seen come to complete fruition
Right.
in the cinematic universe. So I'm going to hold judgment on that
Cool.
until we see how it all comes back around, because there's got to be that meetup, right?
Oh,
we know it's
definitely.
happening.
Their final meetup.
Yes.
Yeah.
And what it's going to be, how they're going to interact with each other, and how maybe they'll sacrifice themselves.
Oof.
We'll see.
I to answer that question, I'm gonna go the comic, just because like more people were involved, and you had Spider-Man taking off the mask,
Yes.
revealing that he's Peter Parker, and
That's
you don't
switching
get
sides.
that. Yeah, and there's so many like people, like everybody, like I didn't even read comics at the time, but there was like an article in the newspaper about it. I don't even remember like why it was in the newspaper, but I read it. I'm like, that's such a cool concept.
Yeah.
For a comic book story, and I actually picked up comics and read them for that time, and like I never did back then, but like that story drew me in, and so I'm gonna have to go with the comic.
Nice, man. Mark Millar, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, do you got one?
Yeah, I had one, and it just popped into my head, but it popped back in. Watchmen, Rorschach and Night Owl.
Nice.
There's disagreement of where they want to take the Watchmen, and
Grab's gonna like that.
I know
yeah.
Grab's huge Watchmen fan. I love it, and the Watchmen TV series is going to be coming out soon on HBO, so that's a great place for it. But no, just the breakdown of they want the superheroes to stop superheroing. Rorschach continues doing his thing. Night Owl stops, and there's like kind of that fight between them. But then they make up at the end. Well, do they make up at the end? It's been a while since I've read it.
No spoilers.
And read it and watched it. I don't think they kind of do. I don't know. I had to rewatch it. It's one of those movies that like I always intend on watching it, but then I have the like ultra like 4-hour cut on 4K.
Classic Snyder.
But I don't have a 4K player, so I'm like really holding out once I get my 4K player and TV.
And your 4K TV.
Yeah, then I can watch the 4-hour cut, but I've still been I gotta watch the 3-hour cut. So
You're saving out until you have to drop $4,000 on a new TV, and
actually no, it's pretty cheap. You could probably get like a 55-inch 4K TV for like less than $700.
Yeah, actually, it's just at Costco.
Yeah.
It's like $7.55.
actually TVs are pretty.
Yeah.
we're looking at an 85-inch TV,
Ooh,
but they're not. It's not too bad.
yeah.
For an 85-inch
It's like a
TV.
dresser. It's like the
Yeah.
size of a
Yeah,
dresser.
Huge.
It's just the side of his wall.
Get Troy to carry it down. Like that.
Just
Well,
IMAX.
8K's coming out like next year, I heard.
Really?
Yeah, 8K TV.
I'm waiting for 32K.
Oh, man.
Well, I don't think you would need 8K unless it's like 85-inch or above, because like I don't know, like I could be like way out to lunch, but I always thought like if you watch like a VHS on like a 10-inch TV or something, it'll look just fine. But it's when like the TVs get bigger and bigger, the VHS gets like messier and
Yeah,
pixelated.
yeah.
So like if you watch like a VHS on like a 50-inch TV, it looks like shit. But if you watch like a Blu-ray on like a 40-inch TV, you'll be fine.
Can we tell the difference between HD and 4K though? Like, can our eyes resolve that?
I can. I just got a 4K last week, and I've been playing Spider-Man 4 in there.
You
I
can
noticed
notice
the
the difference,
difference.
Yeah.
Oh my god, do I ever notice the difference?
Well, I noticed
oh.
that they said sometimes like Hollywood movies, when they release them in 4K, they're just like the upscaled version of the
Right.
Blu-ray, whereas like very few actual movies have been shot in 4K.
Well, it's
Right.
like the IMAX thing too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shot in IMAX versus converted to IMAX.
Right.
Right. 3D. Shot in 3D versus
Oh,
converted.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you can tell.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
definitely tell. So definitely there's some websites out there where you can check that it's like just get the Blu-ray or
Yeah.
no, you need the 4K for this. So
This has been an episode full of tangents.
yeah.
But anyways, to cap this off, finally, which character friendship has made the least sense to you?
Oh man, this one here. Okay, you guys gonna have to come to me last.
I got one here.
Okay.
Wolverine and Rogue/Jubilee. I never fully got those relationships or that.
For the movie?
Both.
Rogue and Wolverine for the movie?
Yeah, Rogue and Jubilee for the comic books,
Yeah.
right? And the 90s cartoon and all that.
Right.
I never fully got that relationship. I understand where they're going with it, but this feral man, I don't know. I guess it's to make the character sympathetic.
Yeah.
More than anything.
Yeah, that soft spot.
But I just never got where they found something relatable. To me, it just seemed that we have to make this character more sympathetic. Therefore, we need to pair him with this female character. I don't know. I never really got it because it doesn't work for me either with X-23.
See, it never worked with me either in the Logan movie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't work for me either. I agree with you. I feel more so the connection between Jubilee and Wolverine, but I think it's just because we have more time
Yeah.
with them. I was never a big fan of the Rogue and Wolverine though in the movies.
No.
Never. Like,
No, she never had any powers. Well, she did, but like she wasn't like the badass from the animated series.
no, not at all.
Yeah.
With the southern accent.
Yeah.
Yeah, she may have. I've referred to a few characters like this in the past, but it's just a device, right? To depower Wolverine or to depower X person when they needed it.
Yeah.
And she never. Her arc never really got finished at all.
No, because doesn't she like
She was kind of the focal point.
in
of
the
it.
third one? Doesn't she take her powers away or at the
Yeah,
last
she
second?
takes that shot.
Yeah.
She does take it, So she becomes like human, or
I think she's about to,
but then,
but then
stops?
something else happens.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's been
I
a while.
think I think she gets rid of them, but then there's the road cut of Days of Future Past where she
Right.
comes back and
Oh
has her power
right,
stones.
yeah. It's like 15 minutes.
Finite.
Yeah. I got one.
Okay.
C-3PO and Luke Skywalker.
Never got that relationship.
Never got that relationship. Like, what are you doing
Well,
here?
his father built that droid.
Yeah, but he
It's
doesn't
huge.
know that.
No, he doesn't.
Neither is C-3PO.
So
You know
that's
the
on the
horrible
bottom.
one?
It says like made by Anakin. Maybe he like on the
On the
foot.
back?
It's
On
not,
the, yeah.
it's
Under
not
the
Andy.
foot. It's under the foot, right?
Yeah,
Anakin.
yeah.
With the backwards K.
Yeah.
Like Andy.
Can we say Anakin and Padme? Is that her name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got it.
Is that one? Because like in the beginning,
Are you an angel?
yeah, she's quite a bit older than him.
Yeah, like
and-
4 years, 4 or 5 years.
No,
Oh man, she's a
4.
good 10 years older. Than
Oh,
me.
yeah,
yeah.
realistically she is. But I think Anakin's 10 there, and she's meant to be like 14, 15.
He's like
but
5.
She's definitely older than him for sure.
Yeah,
But
and then
Okay,
the next
I gotta
one.
say one
they're-
thing: force or not, our kids are turning 4. There's no way next year they're building friggin' pod racers.
Yeah.
Kid was not 5.
Yo, but he's Anakin. It's like it's a different like sun cycle. So maybe like 5 Earth years, but I meant like 5 years on the planet he was on.
A year. It's not how the body works. We've constructed the idea of a year. Our body doesn't know that.
yeah.
No, it knows. I told it. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna go with that one. Anakin and Padme just seemed. I don't know, like
Okay,
the dialogue.
C-3PO first.
Yeah.
No, I'm changing mine.
changing it?
You're changing it. Throw it
Okay.
out. C-3PO, you're back in.
Okay.
Anakin, Padme, you're out.
I'll just throw in quickly because this is just horrible. Batman and Robin, Alicia Silverstone's Batgirl.
Oh
and
my
Batman,
goodness.
that made no sense.
She's like
Zero
Alfred's
sense.
I
niece.
adopted a 32-year-old man.
Yeah.
What? You know you're not a ward of the state.
Yeah. You want to stay in this house, do your laundry with kung fu moves.
Oh yeah. Why did Joel Schumacher think like that would be badass when he's like
Wait,
doing
that
the
happens?
socks? Yeah.
Yeah, he like puts it through his toes and he like drags out all the water. He does all this like kung fu.
That was
nonsense.
Batman Forever, wasn't it?
That was Batman Forever.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Oh my
And he
goodness.
just walks away from the laundry room. Like
Did
he
you
does
hear
that on the
there was
regular.
like a extended cut of Batman Forever? Like
No
a
way.
director's cut.
I'd watch it.
Where it's like more darker. They show like Two-Face getting out of jail. They show Batman confronting like this giant bat, and like he reads in his parents'
Like
journal.
Man-Bat?
Yeah, kind of.
What?
He like reads in his parents' journal that like his parents didn't want to go see a movie. Like Bruce really wanted
No
to see this
way.
movie, so he feels guilty about them dying.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah, and then they cut it all
Not the
out.
word I would use. But
So yeah, I don't know. WB messing with the movies again.
Man.
Yeah.
there you go. That must be our most tangential grabs question ever. And
Grabs
that,
like
yeah.
okay,
you're
whenever
still
there's
there,
like
Grabs.
yeah, you know like at Christmas some people put like conversation starters on tables. Grabs should like do that for like a
Just a
full-time
living?
job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Conversation.
blind dates, speed dating.
Yeah, he should. He should be like a speed dater questioner.
That just drops the lines.
Yeah.
there you go.
Yeah.
Well, maybe
you've-
he should change his name from Grabs because if you're doing dating, Grabs and speed dating, you know,
Grab a date.
eliminate.
With that, we're going to move on to Matthew's question for this week before we get into the Snapocalypse.
Yes.
Matthew's got a few Star Wars questions here, at least one Star Wars question here, and one comic book related question.
Nice.
The first one being, this again from Matthew Salvador. Sir Matthew, one of the best.
Yeah, man.
How would you like to see Star Wars Episode 9 end? Should Kylo be redeemed? Remember he killed Han, or should he be killed? Let's start with that one, and then we'll move on to the second part of the question.
Should he be killed? No.
Should he be redeemed?
Oh, should he be redeemed? Oh, no.
No?
Yeah, I'm gonna say no. After episode 8, definitely not.
He
Yeah.
killed his dad.
He killed his dad. He almost killed his mom. He definitely would have killed his uncle
Yeah.
if he could have.
Oh yeah. More than anything, right?
Yeah.
My personal opinion on this is that I don't think there's a redemptive arc for Kylo Ren in this. To be honest with you, I don't know if there's a redemptive arc for Darth Vader.
Oh,
I never fully bought that. Like, I get what happened. He eventually turned. He acknowledged his, but the guy, man, he slaughtered kids.
Oh yeah.
And he spent 20 years slaughtering humans,
And
whatever he
Jedis
get in front. Like, you saw Rogue One, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He slaughtered those guys. You know, a couple years before he's redeemed. So I was never a huge fan of the redemptive arc in that. Like, I get the storytelling and all that, the hero's journey. You know, the prequels really contextualized a lot of it.
Yeah.
But for me, Kylo Ren's too far gone.
Yeah.
Like, what I want to see for the end of Episode 9, the start of his question here, a small part of me wants to see this thing go down in flames.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want almost the entirety of the Force, or the idea of the Force, the Jedi. We don't really use Sith in this new saga portion here, but the idea of the good, bad, the dark, light just collapse in on itself and go down in complete flames. There's a part of me too that wants to see Rey sacrifice herself to end Kylo's reign of terror, to end the First Order. I want them to shock us. I want to be moved. I want to be sitting in that theater and not have it close to Rey, Finn, and Poe standing together laughing.
High-fiving at the end like a 90s sitcom.
Exactly. I really want this thing. I want them to go bold. I want them to think Avengers Infinity War for the end of this saga. You know, they're talking about being the end of the Skywalker saga. Let's end it. I don't want some ambiguity. I don't want it to be left open. I almost want to be just sitting there thinking like, oh my God, that just happened. And then give us a little bit. Just a little bit. You know, think the end of X-Men The Last Stand with Magneto.
Yes.
You know, he gets shot with those things, and he's standing there trying to move, and then it just shifts, and then it goes black.
Yes.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Like, to me, that would be great.
I'm down with that.
Yeah.
It's got to be. It can't. I don't want. You know, J.J. Abrams, he's a nostalgia guy. He brought back Star Wars. I don't want him to end it the same way that Return of the Jedi ended.
With the Ewoks?
With the Ewoks.
Party.
Just everyone's standing around. The Empire's gone. Vader's gone. The Emperor's gone. And there's no stakes there for me. You know, I love the film to death. But they have an opportunity here to do something a little different. They have a universe they're going to be expanding on for years to come.
Yeah.
Let's see something different.
Yes.
And do not do a Kylo Ren redemptive arc.
Right.
He can't come back from what he's done.
Yeah. No, I hear you. I'm kind of on the same page. I would really like a Return of the Sith kind of idea going on, where Darkseid's like fully embraced, taking over. Even if Rey walked that path of going dark, it's hard now for them to go back on that, what's been established already.
Yeah.
But if we got to see a turn of Rey going dark, even killing Kylo, that would be cool. Or the sacrifice, like you mentioned, if they both went out, that'd be cool. And the Force is just gone, and you have like some of these rebels and Finn just being like, what? Like, he's gone? You know, like, that would be kind of interesting. But yeah, I don't know how you end it. You definitely don't redeem Kylo. Definitely not. Definitely not. That ship sailed. I definitely want him to bite it, though. I definitely want Force Ghost too. Like, not like a Force Ghost party or a parade, you know, but I definitely want
get the medals again.
But I do think, because if it's the end of the Skywalker saga, well, it started with Anakin. Not to be an Anakin fanboy here, but I think it'd be right to see his Force Ghost appear. I think that would make a lot of sense. We could get away without not seeing Yoda, because we saw him in the last one, and he was, to me, like the best thing of The Last Jedi. I think he was executed extremely well. And I don't know if you even have to see Obi-Wan at this point, because it's kind of tricky, just because do you bring back Alec Guinness somehow, or do you go the Ewan McGregor route? Because then you're kind of messing with like the look of that Force Ghost, you know what I mean? So I think the safest bet really would be is just Anakin, Luke appearing back as Force Ghost.
But does Anakin being present push you towards a redemption arc for Kylo Ren? Him coming and saying that, look, my ways were flawed as Vader. I've refound the light. You need to walk this path, Kylo. You're chasing this godlike or this entity in your head that you've built up to be so big.
Yeah.
But I'm not that person. I didn't die that way.
Right.
Does that send you down a path of Kylo being, or at least recognizing that his path has been flawed? He's been basically tricked or manipulated into that path, and he veers and walks a different path. Because to me, Anakin leads you down a more redemptive arc for Kylo, because Anakin should have no relationship with Rey unless they reveal something bigger.
Not.
It's got to be a relationship with Kylo.
his godson or grandson.
Yeah.
Which I think would be more cool if it showed a lot more character of Kylo, if he could, just like give the finger to Anakin. He's like, no, like it's more than just what you've done.
I see.
I want to finish what Vader started, not
Yeah.
what you did. Like I'm stronger than you. He's not, but you know what I mean. Like I want to see him kind of challenge that and be like, no, like I know what I'm doing here. You failed, I'm not gonna fail, kind of thing.
Yeah, him screaming at Anakin's Force Ghost saying, "You're wrong."
Yeah,
Okay, I can buy that.
I think that could be kind of cool, but I would like to see that confrontation between the two.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Cool.
Yeah.
Wild.
Yeah.
Wild.
Yeah.
Any thoughts, man?
Yeah.
How do you want episode 9 to end?
I want Batman to come out.
Yeah. Val Kilmer.
Yeah. George Clooney.
Like sitting in theater though, like your expectations as someone that's relatively new to the universe. How do you feel? Like, what will make you happy? What will satisfy you coming at the end of this film?
Jeez. It's a tough order because this trilogy, if you will, like the new episodes 7, 8, 9, feels a little bit disjointed between 7 and 8, and now you throw a 9. I don't really know how like I want this to end. To be honest with you, I want it to end with something that kind of like you, that I'm surprised.
Yeah.
Something that
you want to be sitting, I think, at the end of the day with your jaw on the floor.
something that I
What
want to
just
see again,
happened.
Yes.
and something that keeps the universe open so that we can get episode 10.
I want it slightly open though. I
Like,
don't want
could
the
you introduce like another threat? Like the extended universe. What were they called? Those other. There's a horrible name. There's that other species out there. They were crazy. There's another species, but would you introduce another threat maybe at the end, like slightly, like the gist even that's been introduced in the latest Anakin and Thrawn book, and then there's another one that was from the extended universe.
I don't know what because to me I want it open just a bit.
Yeah,
Just that little force move at the end.
Slightly, right?
I don't want the door to be swung wide open and it's like, okay guys, come on in next year. I want to feel some finality to it.
Yes.
And if it has to change into something different, maybe I'm hung up a bit on Infinity War and what I think Avengers 4 is going to be. This end to something bigger and the beginning of something else while using the common threads through those films. But I want to be sitting there just
Right.
like just in
Bumping
awe.
elbows.
Yeah, just like smashing
Right.
red skulls.
Yeah.
Red skulls.
Yeah.
I want those feelings.
Yes.
And, like the theater went dead silent when the snap happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to experience that again
Yes.
in Star Wars.
Yeah.
Just like everyone's white knuckling it.
Yeah.
In the theater.
Yeah. No, I 100% agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hear you.
Force related though. It has to be something force
Yeah, I
heavy,
think
right?
so. Yeah, very force related, and I think the tease has to. I wasn't a huge fan of the Broom Boy tease,
Oh, yeah.
but it's something very small.
Yeah.
Just very minor.
I want them to end on Canto Bite.
You would. All right, the second part of Matthew's question here. I had a lot of fun with that one. I wanted to explore that further down the road.
Yeah.
We're going to have all year to discuss that.
For sure.
Now, he had a conversation with Sir Grabs about the most powerful superhero, and it got him thinking, who is the most powerful superhero in the Marvel Universe? Comics. We're going to say comics here.
Okay.
And who's the most powerful superhero in the DC Universe? His answer was Batman, and Sir Grabs laughed at him.
Oh man, Batman is up there for sure.
He says at the end here, always love the show. Thanks, guys.
Aw.
We
Batman,
appreciate that.
yeah.
Warms the heart.
Thanks,
Thank
sir.
you.
Most powerful, back to back. Most
Okay.
powerful Marvel, most powerful DC character.
Marvel, I'm going Onslaught, the combination of Professor Xavier and Magneto, and DC, I'm going Doomsday.
Ooh. Not where I thought you were going to go with that.
Yeah, okay.
Well,
Actually, he did say superhero. Did I not mention
Okay,
that?
so superhero, so it's gotta be a
come on
hero.
yeah.
Okay, I see what you did there. Well, then Superman, DC, and for Marvel, Silver Surfer.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, piggybacking off of your Onslaught, that reminds me of, I think he's just a freak of nature, Franklin Richards. Franklin
Yeah, that's right.
I guess he's actually a mutant, but he's the son of Reed Richards and Sue Storm. And, I mean, this guy's so powerful that he can make universes himself. There's a great scene in Jonathan Hickman's run, Fantastic Four, where that too.
Yeah.
When he's a little kid, like
Frisbee.
he's playing under the covers and he's making his own pocket universes. Like
Yeah.
this kid's a freak of nature that I don't want to spoil anything, but it basically in Onslaught he created basically the Heroes Reborn. Like all these heroes that kind of died in the Onslaught world were like in Franklin Richards' like pocket universe. Like this kid's he's awesome.
Oh, yeah.
He's so And villain, or not villain, sorry, DC. I go Superman.
Villain, yeah.
Superman?
Yeah, Superman.
Yeah.
Superman, yeah.
So I
He's the
got
villain sometimes in the movie.
I got a question. So you got Mr. Fantastic and Invisible Woman.
Yeah.
Do you think, like, you know, if they're like trying to make a child and she's not really like in the mood, she's like, oh, I'm gonna turn invisible, but she turns invisible and leaves, and she's like, no, I'm still there, so she doesn't have to like do anything.
That's not how it works.
She's like, I got a headache today, so I'm gonna turn invisible, and he's like, okay, and then she's like, no, I'm still there, don't worry, like, have fun.
I don't think that's how it works.
I think you'd catch on eventually when she's not there.
Like, I think, like, you just can't
She's
see
like,
her.
no, I'm invisible.
Her body's not. Man, that's for another time. I got a few guys I want to introduce you to. A few podcasts that you'd fit in real well on. Anyways, I have to agree with you guys. Superman is definitely the strongest DC universe character. That's why I've always had a hard time with him in his portrayal outside of Man of Steel. And then for me, originally I had thought for the Marvel, I thought Hulk.
Yeah.
Right?
But you mentioning Professor Xavier, or you mentioning that, I'd have to maybe go Professor X.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Bad man.
Yeah.
Or Scarlet Witch, after reading House of M.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So where am I going to land on this one? I'm going to say Scarlet Witch.
Ooh, Elizabeth Olsen.
Bendis era Scarlet Witch. Not Cinematic Universe Scarlet Witch.
No.
Bendis era Scarlet Witch is something else. She can basically flip reality on its head. So that's what I'm going to say. Just to take a little sideways. Because everyone kind of goes Hulk. But then Superman, it's such a vanilla answer.
Yeah, I was trying to think of someone else, but I was like, that's why I said Doomsday, because he killed Superman. So.
That's right. And then he came back.
That's right.
Yeah.
And then they portrayed him on screen, and Anyways, guys, let's get to the Snapocalypse part of this episode. So something a little different, a little sideways from what we normally do, but with the lack of news and anything really substantial, this is going to be kind of fun. So we're going to try to keep any real swearing or anything like that to a minimum here and kind of keep with the non-explicit tag on this. But the idea behind this is that we've got a C-3PO head in here, and it's got a bunch of different little notes we wrote on about things that we are debating. It's kind of like the would you rather, right? We're debating the existence of something disappearing. So the same sense with the Thanos snap and half of the universe moving out of existence or flying away or being turned to dust, whatever it was. We're going to do the same thing here with two things. Like I said, Batman, Superman's gone from existence. Let's debate that sort of thing. So I'm going to reach in the first one, and then we're just going to slowly kind of pass it around until they're gone.
All right.
Cool.
Okay, so first one here for the Snapocalypse.
Yeah,
I'm nervous.
Man.
All right.
Never done this before. And now it's on, like, recording, so, like, you know, it's our answer for the rest of time.
Okay, here we go. The first Snapocalypse here.
Okay.
MCU films versus the rest of the Marvel movies, X-Men, Spider-Man, etc. So with one snap, Thanos moves out of existence all of the MCU films or all of the other Marvel films, which includes Raimi's Spider-Man, the X-Men, and all that stuff. So Sunjay, I'm going to throw it to you first.
Oh, man, see, this is my question. So I was debating this, like, on the drive up. Because the MCU has so many good films, but the other one, you know, I love the X-Men universe. I love the Spider-Man. I'm going to have to get rid of the rest of the Marvel movies and keep the MCU. I like the connectivity of it, and I like that you can, like, follow through the thread from movie 1 to 20. The other ones, there's no real connectivity, but I do love the X-Men films and the Raimi first two. So I'm going to keep the MCU.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree completely. And especially if you can get rid of those Amazing Spider-Man films. At least Amazing Spider-Man 2 and Spider-Man 3, then I'm fine with that. And Spider-Man's in the MCU now, so I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah, buy everything else.
But you're getting rid of Spider-Man 2.
That's okay.
Yeah, that's all right. That's all right. I got Homecoming.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Homecoming over Spider-Man 2. I should have just put
definitely.
that in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's an easy one for me. MCU films all the way.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm happy for
You
Thanos
can get rid
to
of
snap-
Venom?
Yeah, oh yeah. I'm happy for him to snap out of existence.
You can get
every
rid of
single one these
Elektra?
films.
Fan Force Stick?
Yeah, Fantastic.
Ghost Rider?
Fantastic. No, there's some good films in there.
Oh, for sure,
But
yeah.
comparatively, there's nothing I would even save over any MCU film.
Really? So, okay, so
I
the
take Days of
worst...
Future Past over some MCU films.
I
The
wouldn't-
worst MCU film, you still say you like better than the best other Marvel film.
Maybe that's a little much. Like maybe
like
not
Days
Thor:
of
The
Future
Dark World.
Past.
That's good.
Yeah. First Class, Spider-Man 2. I guess I was gonna say
X-Men 2.
Logan, but you're not a big fan.
I'm gonna
Deadpool?
throw this in. Is Spider-Man
Deadpool,
2 that good?
Oh yeah.
Spider-Man
Is
2?
it that
Yeah.
good?
Yeah,
It's good.
Yeah, it holds up. It holds up pretty
Does it?
well.
I haven't watched
There's
it
a
for a long
charm
time.
to it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
without Spider-Man, like the first one.
32-year-old Peter Parker that's supposed to be 15 really bothers me. But
yeah, I guess but that was like kind of what they did at the time, right? Because you couldn't use like a no-name actor to play Spider-Man because comic book heroes weren't that big, right?
was
Like,
Tobey Maguire an actor? Like,
No, he wasn't.
he
But I
was
mean, you go back to
still,
like
like-
even Saved by the Bell. Those guys all look like they're like
Yeah.
30s in
Yeah.
high school.
Yeah.
It's just the times back then.
right? Yeah.
Old
Beverly
full
Hills
beards.
90210. Yeah.
Dude, why are you 6'2", 210, man? Like, how long have you been working out for?
Get out of here, nerd.
All right, Sunjay, you're up. Next
right.
question in the Snapocalypse.
Oh, what's it gonna be? Ooh, Cap or Tony? All right.
Ooh. Snapping it like in all media.
Yeah, all media.
All media.
All existence.
Holy
Wow,
shit, man.
wow,
Which
wow,
one's
wow,
gone?
shit. So that means
wowie.
Iron Man 1's gone.
Yeah, like everything. Like we don't know who Cap is. We don't know who Tony is. Like
Man, that makes Civil War
Doesn't
so
exist.
shitty.
yeah, in all media.
That's crazy.
Yeah, man.
To never. So I guess one thing that we should maybe qualify this a bit with: do we have the memories of it, like when they snap out of existence? Because
Yeah, I guess we'd have to.
Yeah, so it's just like point forward, no more Cap stories and his but we remember
Yeah,
the character.
yeah. So we know what we lost.
Yeah, so it's exactly.
Oh,
so,
wow.
Because if you snap out of existence, you never know what you didn't have,
Exactly.
right?
Yeah.
So you know what you're losing. So
Yeah.
you have
Okay.
like the last one, you would have had the memories of those X-Men films. You just never get to see them again.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I never get to see any new X-Men films.
Yeah.
Well, we
So this
probably
is-
won't anyways.
Yeah. Well, maybe.
yeah.
So this is no Cap, point
Okay.
forward, and then everything that he's been in, he's just not there.
Yeah.
Man, that'd
Yeah.
be so weird. I'm gonna snap out Tony because without Cap, you need him. He's MCU. He's Marvel's like greatest hero, if you will, and I mean, I guess without him, maybe. Yeah. I gotta keep Cap.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You know who I'm snapping out of existence? As much as it breaks my heart to snap Tony Stark out of existence, and that character portrayal in the MCU and even in the comic books, I'm sure like the repercussions are huge.
Oh yeah.
The absence. See, the problem is thinking about this. Is if you snap out of existence Iron Man 1, do you have a Marvel Cinematic Universe? If you
Well,
know
it starts with Incredible Hulk, so no.
Well, no, still start with Iron Man.
it's Iron Man 1 first.
Yeah.
yeah,
Iron
but I
Man.
mean, if you snap it out of existence.
Yeah, but so what I'm saying is, without the absence of Iron Man the character and Robert Downey Jr.'s portrayal, do you even have that universe? If you don't kick it off with a $100 million Iron Man project that does extremely well, kicks off this universe, grounds it, gives it an identity,
Yeah.
do you even have an MCU?
No.
Do you get in the absence of Iron Man, if you have Incredible Hulk, Thor, and Captain America, do you get an Avengers?
No.
No.
So the consequences there of snapping Tony the character out of existence is that you don't get any of this other stuff.
Yeah.
Well, and if you snap Tony out, who takes his place in Civil War? Who is Cap opposing? He can't oppose Hulk because he would just be.
You don't have Civil War. You
No,
can't do that story.
No,
without
you can't.
Cap.
But you could have him go against Black Panther. Black Panther.
Oh, that'd be
essentially.
good. Yeah.
So like
I'd actually think that'd be pretty cool.
interesting.
Yeah.
So I'm still gonna say Tony, but the repercussions of it are massive.
I know,
They're
man.
massive. It's not as simple as just saying bye bye Iron Man.
Yeah.
It's maybe potentially goodbye to the entire cinematic universe. It's weird. We haven't really thought this totally through, the idea of this, but
No. We thought everything out.
But I guess it's the consequences that you're
Yeah.
feeling from that snapping out of existence.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's
Yeah,
a big one.
Man, that's crazy. You know what? I'm gonna Cap's my dude next to Spidey, but I have to say Cap. I'd have to say if that guy still stayed on ice, like
Yeah.
we'd still be kind of where we are. In a sense.
I feel like a Black Panther or something.
Yeah,
could
somebody
take
would
that
kind of.
role.
Yeah, exactly. Somebody would kind of come in and take that place. So Spider-Man would eventually grow up and kind of be as heroic. I mean, we would have someone eventually walk that line. But you can't replicate Iron Man. Like even his boy, War Machine, cannot do.
No, not
what
even
Iron
close.
Man.
That's true.
Not even close. Exactly.
Wow, that was.
Wow.
You know
Yeah,
what?
man.
When I first heard it, I was like, "This is easy."
Yeah.
No. All right, Troy, you're up.
All right. What do you got here, C3? Seinfeld versus Friends.
Ooh, another Sunjay one.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Okay, Seinfeld versus Friends. The guys at the Tumbling Saber and Gen X are gonna hate me for this one. But I think I was too young for Seinfeld.
Yeah.
I think I didn't quite get it the way I get it now. When I go back and rewatch episodes, they're fantastic. They're very out of the time, but it's so well done. but I don't have that relationship with Seinfeld that I do with Friends. Friends was a show that was on every Thursday or whatever for my whole child, and I got it. I got the idea of it, and I kind of grew up with it a little bit. So I don't know. Because point forward, I probably would have a better time going back and revisiting Seinfeld than I would Friends. So with that in mind, I'm gonna snap Friends of existence.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's my logic there. Yeah. Point forward. I'm gonna go back and rewatch Seinfeld.
What about you, Trey?
Oh yeah, I snap out Friends.
Really?
No, I never even watched Friends. I think I've seen like maybe one episode, but
really,
yeah,
really,
Seinfeld. Oh,
Seinfeld's amazing.
George Costanza.
Yeah.
Oh,
but
pretzels are making me thirsty. I love Seinfeld. Love it.
I love Seinfeld too, but I'm gonna keep Friends.
Really?
I love Friends growing up. Yeah, every Thursday it was a much watch for me.
Yeah.
I was more of the time where I could watch it and like get the jokes and stuff.
Right.
Seinfeld ended when I was in grade 6.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
I remember like people talking about the last episode and like they're in
huge.
jail. Like what
it
the
ended
hell?
The same way I started. Kind of. No, same conversation.
Yeah,
Same way.
yeah.
Hell of a show.
Yeah, but no Friends, and I'm keeping Friends. You know,
Nice.
Okay.
they'll be there for me.
Interesting. All right. What do you got, C-3PO? I don't even know how many are in here. All right, what are we snapping out of existence here? Darth Vader versus the Joker.
Man, this is all Sunjays. Did I just put questions in and you guys didn't put anything
Must
in?
be just on the bottom. Okay, Darth Vader versus Joker. Who are you snapping out of existence?
So this is all media.
Right,
All
all
media,
media, right?
Yeah.
Comics,
so Dark
books,
Knight, the
film.
Joker film. all Anakin, any
That's a
incarnation
good one,
of
man.
Darth.
Great villains. Jeez.
Yeah, I think that's why it's two best in my opinion.
Battle of the villains right there.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is Batman without Joker?
No, I mean if you go back and look at all the best Batman stories, he's in at least 50% of them.
But Joker's Joker without Batman.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
he?
We'll find out
Actually,
next year.
I don't know. If
Can you have
Joker-
one without the other?
I go. You could have. Shoot, after Tom King, it's so hard to answer.
Yeah.
Before Tom King, I could definitely say you could be there's a Batman without Joker, but there's definitely no Joker without Batman.
We're gonna
Right.
see that though.
Yeah.
On film here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
The yin and the yang,
Shoot.
man.
Yeah.
Because when you go back to Scott Snyder's run, when
Oh yeah.
Jim Gordon takes over the Batman role and
Yeah.
Bruce doesn't even remember being Batman,
Yeah.
and Joker's like kind of back. Isn't Joker like bored? Like Joker like needs Batman.
Wasn't he just like some like random
He's
guy
some random
that like
guy.
forgot?
They both forgot.
Yeah.
Can't remember. I feel like there's been a story when Joker wants Batman
Yeah. Like,
to be Bat.
well, all the time, like he's
Yeah.
always like wanting Batman to, bring him out. He like, in the Dark Knight, he's like, kill you. I don't want to kill you.
Yeah.
What would I do without you?
So if you snap out of existence Joker, do you effectively snap out of existence Batman?
I don't think so.
No? You
I
can
think
have-
you still have Bat because his rogues gallery is huge.
Yeah, that's
There's
true.
always gonna be the Bane, the Riddler himself.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The Roz, like
Man Bat. Yeah. Clayface.
But imagine snapping out of existence Darth Vader.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's my like hands down to me.
Yeah.
Joker, see ya.
yeah.
You out. It's a good question.
You're right.
Yeah.
I was trying to re-justify here. Is there a debate to be had if you
Right.
snap Joker, then you lose?
Well, not when you're in the Star Wars nerd room like this.
Vader has his own
I got a
shelf.
Vader
Yeah.
shelf.
Yeah.
I don't
Right,
see no
one
Joker
right.
shelf. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't have a piece of. Actually, I have a 66 Joker. You remember the figures?
Yeah.
I have that.
Oh,
No
that's
way.
sick. The
Yeah.
Caesar Romero.
Yeah, Caesar Romero.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I'm keeping Joker, obviously.
Yeah?
Yeah, of course.
Over Vader? Come
Of
on,
course, man. The Dark Knight. You wouldn't have the Dark Knight movie.
I will give up the entire Nolan trilogy
Whoa.
for that Rogue
Dude,
One
yes,
scene.
read my mind right there, right?
Well, you're making me choke.
Oh man,
Make me choke. I would.
Yeah.
That whole trilogy.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, I was gonna put like the Nolan trilogy versus like the Star Wars
Versus
OG
the Rogue One
trilogy.
scene, I'll gladly take the.
Wow.
Yeah,
okay.
man.
Okay.
That scene like woke me up. In that film. I was like, I like that film, but like that scene just had me like spider senses all over the place for that one. That's just nuts. I'm definitely keeping.
Well, I kind of figured
Vader
you
for
would.
me.
You have how many hot toys of Anakin?
I got the one. I got the one. But yeah,
Yeah,
definitely Vader. Vader. That's a great question though, because Joker, Vader, like those are like the biggest villains.
Well, he was the only
Quintessential
one
race.
that you could have a debate. Like any other,
Yeah.
I feel like it would be like obviously Darth. But for this one, I was like, no, man, Joker.
That's a good one. Man.
I mean, I guess maybe we'll see after the film comes out, because there's no Darth Vader film, but there's going to be a Joker film.
He's had a whole trilogy. He's had a whole 6 films.
He's had one of the best comic
Fleshing them
runs
out.
ever.
Yeah.
Just wait. I mean, has he ever won an Oscar?
Star Wars won an Oscar. Maybe not him
But
specifically.
yeah, Darth never won, but Joker won.
When did Joker? Oh, he did.
Heath Ledger got one, and Mark Hamill. So you snap out Joker. Mark Hamill has no post Star Wars
That's okay.
appearance.
Pick the next one. We're getting ourselves in trouble here.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. Who said this one? MCU or Star Wars?
Yeah, that's me.
Oh, Troy the
I had
boy.
the exact same one in
Did
there.
he?
So
He's
there's
on that
only
wave.
8 questions in this one. Oh man. So is this just the movies?
I had it for the films.
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, because then like the comic books, if you snap out the MCU, the comic books still are there.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
Okay.
Those, film universes.
Oh, I'm more connected to the MCU for sure. Yeah, I'm just getting into Star Wars, so like maybe it'll change in like when I've seen Empire Strikes Back like for the 50th time, but I've seen like way more Marvel MCU films.
You got
so.
the Blu-rays.
I got all steel books of the Star
That's
Wars too.
true.
That's
Yeah,
true. I got
yeah.
all 10. So
Yeah, looks good.
yeah, 10. Yeah.
So you snap out
I snap out
Star
Star
Wars?
Wars.
Ooh.
Oh, do we even meet?
So
if there's no Star Wars, we never even
Well-
meet.
No, we would meet.
Would we?
We would have all met eventually. I told this story on a podcast the other day. On TSW did a one-on-one with Rob Cass, and I told the exact story about how we all
the
met.
origin story.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice.
That's a good question though. So to clarify, we'll come back to that. If Star Wars disappears, the films, does that mean the toys go?
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah, because we know about it. Like we still remember its existence.
That's where this is kind of funny. It's
Yeah.
like, do we know about it? But there's like, what are the like?
I think we should, like, right? Like,
Yeah,
we
the
should know
films
we're
and
losing.
all.
We should know everything
merchandise.
exists, but it like everything disappears.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
like all this room empties. So just
That's
like
crazy.
So
though.
I guess again to re-clarify this as we go, it's about it, but the consequences. So you erase the films and you erase everything with it. So everything Star Wars related goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the knock-on effect is that in the absence of the original trilogy, you don't have any of this stuff.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
gone.
Yeah.
But we still have memory of it.
Yeah.
We see
Yeah.
what I meant. But
Yeah.
yeah, so and then you erase the MCU.
Yeah.
Holy man. This is a tough one for me. This is why I put this down, because I wanted to have a little bit of something that it wasn't just so black and white.
Right.
Right. Yeah.
I don't know
Yeah.
what I would do.
Tough one.
My fandom is probably more heavily rooted in Star Wars.
Yeah.
And in the absence of those films and collecting and the relationships that I've built around that, this podcast, a lot of knock-on effects from that. But the MCU is the MCU.
Oh man.
It's probably I've had more fun. Can I say this?
Oh yeah.
Have I had more fun
Oh,
with
yeah.
the MCU in the last 5 years than I have with Star Wars?
Well, there's twice as many films.
Yeah, and there's
Yeah, you compare the last 5 years, right? Both
Yeah.
properties.
what have you had more fun with? Do you think?
Definitely the MCU.
Yeah, I think
Especially
so.
coming off of like Winter Soldier,
Ragnarok,
Infinity
Infinity
War,
War, everything.
Ragnarok, Homecoming.
So that's tough,
Yeah.
man. I have to say, I think so. What I'm gonna snap the MCU out of existence.
Wow.
Yeah.
I have to because, like I said, my fandom is rooted. My nerddom is rooted in Star Wars.
Yeah.
In the absence of that, I don't know who I am as a human. What are you doing, man?
I'm snapping
These-
MCU, and I say that though because I still have the comics, right? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
For me, like
Yeah.
I like, that's my number one thing. But Star Wars, there's nothing like seeing a Star Wars film. There's nothing like seeing an MCU film either, though. Right now, right? Like, it's a really tough. But I mean, if I had to lose my MCU Marvel Legends, MCU anything, it would suck a lot. But I could still hold on to like a Hot Toy Star Wars or Hot Toy Black Series. I'm going that route, right? So
Nice.
buy MCU.
That one gives
Wow.
me goosebumps.
That's the tough one.
Well,
though, right?
I'm the only one left watching MCU films. Who would have thunk it?
All right.
Is that me? Is that Sunny?
No,
It's
it's
me?
you.
Yeah,
It's,
yeah.
it's all you, baby,
All right.
baby.
All right, see what do you got here.
What do we got? Seep.
What do we got here? MCU versus Star Wars.
I knew that was gonna happen.
Is that like 6 of them? Like MCU versus Star Wars. And the winner is. I
Can't be too many left in there.
think there's only like 3 left. Or...
Movie theaters versus home viewing.
Oh wow! Is that Troy or that's
That's me.
Tim?
Yeah.
Well, maybe this will be something that we can't even decide because maybe movie theaters will go out of existence in our lifetime.
It's true.
Yeah,
It could be
no?
slowly being
I
snapped
mean,
into existence.
look at the drive-in.
The billions of dollars that are being made, though.
Yeah.
Otherwise, but
I'm gonna get rid of movie theaters. There's still other stuff you could do, go out with. You can go pubs, you can go watch sporting events. But just the thing of watching it at home, like that's where the movie lives, and that's where the movie like gains its cult status and kind of like grows. Like movie like Gravity, where it was amazing to see on IMAX. People don't talk about it as much anymore because on home video, on home
Avatar is a
viewing.
great example.
Avatar
Yeah.
too, you see it in theaters, like this thing's amazing. When you go home and watch it, like, yeah, it's all right, but it's not as cool as when you watch it
Literally
on
never
a
watched it
100-foot screen,
I
right?
have it, and it's still in its package.
Yeah. Same.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
It's wrapped.
Me too.
Yeah, you're just like everyone has it, but you're not gonna watch it. So yeah, I like home video. I have obviously almost 2,000 movies, so I'm gonna go stay with home video.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
What do you think, man?
Theaters. I'm keeping the theaters, man.
Yeah?
To me, there's nothing like a theater experience. So.
Oh, I agree with you.
yeah.
but home video is just,
I know home video is so convenient. It's great. But yeah.
especially like with kids and little ones. You don't get to go to the theater as much
That's
anymore.
true. Yeah.
Like me and my wife used to maybe go in a year 30 movies.
Holy moly.
Now it's like 5.
Yeah. It's tough, right?
Yeah.
It's really tough.
It's going to
to
get
out
less.
Yeah.
For me, it's definitely home viewing gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
eh?
Yeah.
For me, the biggest thing with the movies, and I've said this before, it's the only place on the planet where you are just doing one thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sitting there watching, not including eating or whatever, but you are fixated on something for 2 hours. There's
Yes.
no other place that I would hazard to guess that anyone really goes anymore where they do not pull their phone out of their pocket. You don't sit at a hockey game, you don't sit at work, you don't sit in your wherever, the bus, anything. You always have another distraction. A movie theater, you're focused for 2.5
Yeah.
hours on that specific thing.
Yes.
And at home, you're up, you're down, you're in the fridge, you're taking a leak, you're on your phone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That experience, just outside of even the movie, that experience of just being fixated on something and focusing on one singular thing is a very rare thing.
Oh,
and
yeah.
that is probably the main reason I would not give up movie theaters.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
And then you have the experience on top of that.
Yes.
Oh yeah, like seeing it when you see a really good film that you're engrossed with, and you're with like a good crowd, like a horror film where like people are like screaming or
Yeah.
like not talking through.
Animated crowd.
Makes a difference. Or like a comedy, people are laughing around, like or just after, like you just chat with people. It's just shared experience. I mean,
Yeah.
Eh.
Like Red Skull reveal, man.
Oh,
I'll never forget
man,
that.
Never, man. Oh,
Grab
Darth
and
Maul,
try.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was another big
Yeah.
one. Ah, it's so good. So good. All right. The last one for the Snapocalypse.
All right.
Comics versus film.
oh wow,
All film
all
or
film.
all comics.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to get rid of all comics. I mean, all films for the rest of my life.
I would say all nerd films.
Yeah.
All.
Then you want to
Yeah.
requalify that? I don't know. Well, just film
Okay,
versus comics.
okay. If it's all nerd films, I'm keeping comics because, in my opinion, the stories of comics are much more complex than what they give you in the film.
So you're getting rid of Dark Knight. You're getting rid of MCU, Star Wars,
Yeah.
Star Trek, everything.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Star Wars has to go too.
Yeah, you have
Hell.
to go there, man.
But then you have to give up 70 years of storytelling in comic books.
I mean, that's the thing with comics is the stories. Like you look at like a really good like Scott Snyder's run of Batman. As good as like some of the other stuff was, and like movies and stuff, like it just doesn't go as deep. You know, comics every month or every 2 weeks in DC's case, you're getting like a brand new story, and movies maybe come out like a Batman movie comes out like once every like 8 years now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we don't even know.
Yeah, we don't even know when the next one's coming out, if it is at
Yeah,
all.
but another one's coming out like Wednesday.
Yeah,
for a
right.
comic.
You know, so as they say in Friends, they'll be there for you.
So what are you getting rid of?
I'm getting rid of
Nerd films.
Nerd films.
Yeah. Me too, man. I'm getting rid of the films. I need my comics.
Right.
I need them. I gotta have them. You can always go back to those stories, like you mentioned. I mean, 70 years of like fantastic storytelling across the board. DC, Image, Marvel, whatever you have. Like to me, you just can't beat it because we're always looking for that adaptation, right? Like Infinity War, like we want to see Infinity War, the comic, even though like it doesn't have to be, and they can take liberties. And I love Infinity War, the movie for what it is. But there's nothing like reading those 6 issue story arcs and just being blown away by that reveal or that splash page, right?
Yeah.
Where your favorite artist is on the book or your favorite writer is on the book. Like, to me, it's just, there's nothing like it.
Oh, yeah. I agree.
Man, as much as I want to agree with you guys, is this sacrilege? I'm gonna have to.
Avengers #1.
I'm gonna have to knock out comics.
So
Gone.
then, if you get rid of comics, then there'll be no like future nerd movies because all the best ones are based off comics.
It's a good point.
You know,
Let's assume that's not the case, because this makes this a moot point then. But to me, I love the visualization of the on-screen film, that experience, and I crave that cinematic experience more than I do comics. Like, I love reading comics. I love getting the stories, and I can appreciate how much is there that I still haven't even looked at, haven't read, haven't touched.
Yeah.
And I guess most of the film experience I've had, I've seen kind of everything I want to see to this point in my life, right? There's a few films I haven't seen that I probably should, but there's hundreds of comic books I haven't read. So, but to never watch another Star Wars film, another MCU film, this is even worse than the... But then I have to give up all... I'm giving up... Buy comics.
Wow.
Comics are gone?
Comics are
Comics
gone.
are gone. Wow.
I gotta keep the film. I gotta keep the films.
Yeah.
But running with the assumption the same story is gonna be told in the MCU film, like, you know what I mean, and those stories, even though those comics, I don't know. Is it a consequence of this? This is.
I think so. Yeah. If you get rid of comics, then like you can't adapt anything else going forward.
Let's just assume that they still exist.
That's tough.
To make it at least a debatable topic. So yeah, I'd give up comics, I think.
Wow.
Yeah, interesting. I don't know.
That's a good one.
Your
That's
wallet
awesome.
would be a lot heavier.
It would be. There's like a couple thousand comics behind me.
Yeah. No.
Well, guys, that wraps it up for
That was fun.
the Snapocalypse. I think we'll have to revisit this. Maybe think it through a little more.
I think it should be like an annual event.
This is kind of the seat of our pants type thing.
Yeah.
It just, we didn't have enough to talk about. So, and it came out of, I saw a picture of Thanos' gauntlet with the snap, and I was maybe we'll just try something a little different this week. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that.
I hated it.
I was talking to the listeners, but I'm glad you
They
were able to
hated
express
it.
yourself.
Are we over yet?
We are about to wrap up here. If you guys would like to be a part of the show, you can always email us at thenerdroom@gmail.com.
I'm gone.
You can hit us up on Facebook or YouTube. Mr. Stark, I don't want to go. And you can always catch us on
We
Twitter.
didn't ask the most important one.
What's that?
Tim or Troy?
I had that in there.
The snap.
We're going to leave that to the listeners.
Oh, wow.
Listeners,
Yeah.
who would you snap out of existence? Tim, Troy, or Sunjay?
Whoa. Why you gotta throw me in here?
Because you got to throw 3 of us, man.
So, wait, so 1 goes and 2 stays?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gone for sure.
We don't know that.
Well, we do.
There's a massive Sunjay contingent out there.
That's
Oh, yeah.
true. That's true. Yeah, I have my own cult following.
The Sunnies. The Jabbies. I
The
don't know.
Jabbies.
Anyways, you can always hit us up on...
We gotta come up with our own like fandom
Man,
names.
stop interrupting. We're trying to wrap this episode up. You can always hit us up on Twitter. Our handle's at the end of the episode. We'll hopefully have a bit more news next week. Less tangents. No news means more tangents because we have less to talk about and we just come up with our own stuff. But anyways, we hope you guys enjoyed that episode. Hope you guys come back next week and we look forward to jumping back into all things nerd.
For me. Keep me.
All right, guys. Until next week, for the Nerd Room, I'm Tim.
I'm Troy.
And I'm hopefully Sunjay.
And thank you for entering the Nerd Room.
This has been a Nerd Room podcast production. You can find our hosts, Tim, Troy, and Sunjay on Twitter at TheNerdRM, TroyTheBoy87, and Sunjabby. For more content from the Nerd Room, check out thenerdroom.net. And don't forget to subscribe to the Nerd Room on iTunes, Podbean, and YouTube. Be sure to head over to StarWarsCommonwealth.com to find more podcasts in the Star Wars Commonwealth Podcast Network, including Talk Star Wars, Tumbling Saber, Generation X-Wing, Rogue Squadron Podcast, Skyrim's Podcast, and San Diego Sabres. Follow the Star Wars Commonwealth on Twitter at SW Commonwealth and take your first steps into a larger world.